Go ahead.
What if you had over 20... Nope. What if you had over $250,000 worth of TTRPG audio? Your campaigns would never be the same. Over 130 hours of audio files await to transform your tabletop narratives. Hear the clash of swords, the whispers of an ancient woods, the mighty roar of dragons, all with the quality that rivals the top streaming platforms. All proceeds go towards the application's development. All changes are made by the community. Join over 11,000 happy gamers in the movement to change the way TTRPGs are played. Try Fantasy Plus for free today with the code WISH. Thank you, Monument Studios, for sponsoring us tonight. Our second sponsor, Last Bastion Studios. They make comics. They make toys. Most recently, they've released their first wave of officially licensed Ultraman figures. You can check out their website for special offers, free digital comics, and discounts. Also, if you are in Anaheim, California this weekend, they will be at WonderCon March 29th, 9th, and 31st through 31st at table DL-02. Check them out at WonderCon this weekend and tell them Wurst Expert sent you to their way. D as in dog, L as in Lego.
Thank you, Pizza Samurai,
02
for the follow. And yes, your brother Donnie's running the game tonight.
I screwed up like 3 times throughout that reading.
It went well, I think.
I haven't even started the recap. Woo!
I'm glad I didn't miss that.
Just the sponsors. No worries. Also, if you didn't know, Pizza Samurai King said they get to watch their brother Donnie play some D&D tonight.
Yeah, I see him. He's messaging me. He's a fucker.
Wait, I still can't read the Game Master writing.
I can.
For some reason, it sent it in Aarakocra.
Oh yeah, I don't speak per person. Meta's dead. Greatest character I've ever made died. Still can't read that.
That's in common.
I don't know why it won't let me read it.
What the hell?
Do you have it set for common?
Yeah.
I don't have any languages.
Maybe that's on your end, bro.
He doesn't know how to speak.
There we go.
Yeah, I can see it.
Do I need to Oh yeah, now I can see it. Maybe it's because I'm not controlling my token right now. I don't know.
That might be it. Why are you not controlling your token?
I don't know. I have to go to pull up the character sheet. I can't press C. I have to go to the characters tab.
Go to the options.
Click on options.
No, 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 no. The gear. The gear.
Here.
Um. Or maybe is it down the player list? You try double clicking your name in there?
Yeah, I can pull up my character sheet that way.
Oh, no, no, no. Bottom left corner.
Bottom
All
left
the
corner.
colorful dots. Colored dots.
Colored dots.
Okay, so you have your character sheet open on the main page. On the upper left corner, there's a wrench. Click that, it will slide to the right. And then when
No,
you scroll all the way
we're doing
down,
something different. We're doing something different.
and don't ever listen to me.
It shows me logged in, but it doesn't show my character in brackets like everybody else. Right? Like it's Game Master bracket GM
Yeah.
Bertrand
What
bracket.
happens if you right click on your name there?
User configuration?
Yeah, hit that.
Okay.
Select.
Ah.
There you go.
Ha ha ha. Now I can read everything you posted.
Okay. We're like 20 minutes as usual. Sponsors are all done. Everything's good. So, Hunter, whenever you're ready, bud.
Oof, I already saw a word that in the middle of this whole thing, and I'm gonna fuck it up. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Last week, our paragons came upon refugees scurrying away from a nearby hamlet. The array of mighty warriors sought out the source of the displaced yokels. Our feathered fowl friend, Bertrand, alighted upon the firmament.
That's one, it's firmament.
Firmament. From an elevated perspective, Bertrand set upon his visual. Fuck you.
Keep going.
Our featherfowl friend Bertrand alighted upon the firmament. From an elevated perspective, Bertrand set his vision upon the nearby enemy. Bertrand witnessed the
Conurbation?
Yep. Inauspicious scene of the I hate you.
I did so good.
You're doing fine. Keep going.
Bertrand witnessed the inauspicious scene of the voluminous army deflagrating the hinterland. Our assortment of Heraclean. Ooh, excuse me. My apologies, that was unnecessarily.
Herculean?
Mercenaries traversed quickly in the opposite direction, seeking to join the assemblage of transplanted common folk in the great city of Mindenheim. Throughout the journey, they found themselves herded towards Mindenheim by the... Wow.
Cacophonous.
Various sounds of anomalous beasts that remained imperceptible, except by their howls throughout the night. Did you do this on purpose?
Yes.
Of course not.
Richter was in on it. It's not my fault.
I hate you. Collection of warriors barely made it inside the ramparts before the
Hearing you give up at every word is just
Brobdingnagian. I'm gonna post that one in Twitch chat just so they see it. It means giant.
whatever the fuck that word is, stone gates sealed off the outside, pulverizing and squeezing a few unfortunate peons into red pulp. Seeking to assist in the coming drudgery of battle, Ezekiel, who's a douche, chaffered with the city guard.
Loquaciously chaffered.
The two would come to the appropriation of 40 gold apiece. A person.
Approbation.
40 gold pieces per person. For the ragtag group of misfits to assist the city in the throes of battle that awaited. Be it on cue or misfortune, the clamorous noise came from inside the city, signaling their foe had entered the perimeter. The company of mercenaries was tasked with protecting the temple and its relics, but the party would find the temple would be fraught with the adversary. Shit.
I'm sorry. This was mean. Peregrination. It means a journey. You want me to read the last one for you?
Nope, I'm almost done. The party skirmished with many foes during their excursion through the metropolis. It seemed stealth would not be much of an option as they fought their way through the abandoned carriageways and thoroughfares. Through their encounters, the party discovered their foe to be bizarrely obsessed with the grotesque chaos of garish brutality. Numerous foes would turn on one another in an ostentatious manner,
I'm proud of you.
brutalizing their comrades in battle for the reverence of blood. Having defeated many foes and making their way through the city, that brings us tonight to Ezekiel's bullshit.
Ooh.
Oh, that was the
worth
greatest thing
it.
I've ever listened to.
that was worth it.
All right, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go keep laughing.
Hunter, I love you. Thanks for being a good sport.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna eat my dinner now.
We're not gonna do that again.
No, it's a one-off.
Thesaurus.com is the sponsor of this episode.
I have to clarify, just for legality's sake, that Frank or Tobias is joking. I want you guys to know I only used thesaurus for 30% of those big words.
Fuck you.
Like when I first read through it, there were some I'm like, what the fuck is he trying to say?
If any of you have ever read Lewis Sinclair's Elmer Gantry, I was trying to go for that first page where it's describing that Elmer Gantry is drunk, but they just use a bunch of big words to sound smart. Oh.
Oh, okay. I think we can get on track now.
I hope you got your laughs in.
Yep. Appreciate it,
I'm
bud.
gonna be laughing all night.
Did we break the record?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think we've ever gotten up to 16 before.
After the recap.
Just like the fact that you got Brogdanagian in there. Oh, okay.
Okay. Ooh. We're good. I'm a bard in my in real life. I was trying to channel Lewis Sinclair or that one wizard from Baldur's Gate. Gale's friend. Elminster.
Okay, so you guys made it through the streets. I'm just gonna move this over
We run them
You have it.
streets.
so you have an idea of where you're at now.
Sheets.
Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so after your mad dash through the streets, through the hordes of ravenous marauders and bandits and shit like that, you break through out of the final alley and you come out to a wide open square where at the center of it you've got a building that just the feeling of it dominates the space around you. Like what you're looking at is a building that's about 50 to 60 feet in height. It just looks like it's made of solid stone. There's large braziers attached to the wall, evenly spaced out, so it's bathed in light, and the sides of the walls are carved in detailed reliefs. They all seem to be depicting various stages of battles and wars throughout the eras. And in front of the temple is a massive statue. And I'll get you guys to roll some history checks. Did the thing not come up for you?
No.
Well, what the hell?
That's what you get.
Oh, wait, I got it. Let's try this.
That
You
worked.
want me to keep my roll of 9 or roll again?
Roll again. Just so it keeps everything together.
Don't say no to a roll. Oh, good. Even worse. And the curse continues.
That's fucking great.
Hey, this existed for Ezekiel long before we ever fucked with you with the recap.
I hope not all recaps after that one is just as bad.
They won't be. That was a one-time thing.
No.
Okay, good. Or I would just driven to your home, knocked on your door, and slapped you in the face and drove home.
Okay, so honestly, the one person that should, you know what? Because Ezekiel is the only person that's from the Empire, I'm gonna give you advantage on that roll. Just, what was the first one you did?
9.
Roll another one. You should know this.
Please be
You're aiming for a 10. Fucking
I
give me
want
a
to
10.
see a lower number like a 1. Oh, damn it.
Okay, fine. So the only person that's not exactly familiar with it, the statue, is Tobias. Ezekiel really had to think hard if he was able to recognize it. But the statue stands on a plinth that itself is about 15 feet tall, and the colossal on top rises for another 20 feet. It's a man of just intimidating proportions, decked out in armor, with a massive hammer held in his hands, with the head of the hammer resting between his feet. And aside from Tobias, everyone's able to recognize that as Sigmar Heldenhammer, who is the father of the Empire. He's the one that united all of that area of humanity together, and then since elevated to becoming their god. So you have arrived at the Temple of Sigmar. And what would you guys like to do?
So we're supposed to post up here and keep people out, or what are we doing?
I think we should head inside and make sure that nobody's already inside, or
I'd
see
like
if
to-
there's people guarding.
I'd like to check the door for traps, like a good rogue would.
Okay. Roll a investigation.
Perfect. Ooh, that was close.
As you're getting up to the door, there's no obvious traps you can see. But one thing you do notice is that there is a veritable river of blood flowing down the steps.
Guys, I think they're already inside. Are we
Time to
ready?
crack some heads.
Cool.
All right, let's do it.
I open the door and step away. It's like a
And knock an
open
arrow.
and jumps back.
Give me a acrobatics.
DM
Yes, sir.
on their character sheet. Nope. Fuck that up.
Natural fucking 20.
On our character sheets,
Yeah.
next to where it says XP, there's another box. What does SAN -5 mean?
Why is it at -5 for you?
Is that sanity?
Mine is also at -5.
Mm-hmm.
It is sanity, yes.
Oh shit.
Is sanity a thing?
Yeah. And I know exactly where you're going with that too.
You look around and you think you're on a computer screen. Things have gotten weird. Sanity depths.
Top left corner, there should be like a wrench there for you guys.
Uh-huh.
If you click that, it allows you to edit it. Just change the top bar to 10 of the sanity.
The what?
10.
I
And
hit the
plus
wrench
0.
and this pops up.
I figured I would clarify of what I was reading correctly. Because not many people know the mechanic of sanity.
Nope.
I have no clue
Considering
what that is. How do I do
Don't
this?
worry, I got you figured
Okay.
out.
Perfect. I'm
Concerning
dumb.
of what world we are in,
Well,
I won't tell you.
I might not necessarily be using the stuff that's in like the DMG, but I've got stuff figured out. Okay, so you open the door. You kind of like kick the door open and use the force of the kick to backflip yourself over the railing, landing it perfectly. And you're looking inside, and the only way to describe it is it looks like there's been an absolute bloodbath. There are civilians that have been hacked open and strewn across the floor. Some people look like they're maybe part of the clergy as well.
Say, hey Stubby, come around the corner, see if it's a trap.
Who's Stubby? Oh, the dwarf.
Dwarf?
Call me Stubby again and I'll make you Stubby.
Calgar, give me a perception.
A whopping 12.
I am right in the doorway. Do you want me to take one too?
I'm asking him because he leaned to look. So you peek your head around the corner, and the only thing that you see is the flash of an arrow zipping past your eyes, just barely missing your beard.
I'm glad I jumped back.
Just barely missing my beard, you say, and
Yes.
it's coming from the side, you said. So like over by one of these corners.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do some initiatives.
Hey, Caligar, did you see what I typed to you in Dwarven?
Yes, I did.
A lot of dice.
Yeah, there we go. Keep the bad rolls rolling.
All right. So clearly, after you guys see something whiz by my head, I just get very, very, very irate. Oi, you wazzock! That was nearly my beard! And I just book it around the corner.
I blame Bodhi and Azrael for the drinks.
And I am going to attempt to bash this guy upside the head.
It's 90% my fault, 10% Azrael's. It was my idea from conception, but he went along with it, so.
Okay, so I got a 26 for the
Don't
attack.
worry.
I'm gonna roll damage.
There's always
For
perils
9.
in the Mad Mage.
What are you gonna do? Kill
And-
another character?
I don't know.
Too soon.
Kill your wife.
Jesus, like a dark quick.
Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Okay, cool.
Is it not automatically bringing it up for you?
No.
Did you target it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I targeted him, and I told my thing. I went to my inventory and hit the Warhammer, and just doing it from the chat window.
Okay, give me a sec. Something's not automated and it's bugging me.
Oh man, I only have one of those left.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay, I know what the problem is. I updated one thing but not the other.
Whoopsies!
Yeah, so we're back to manual. This is fun. Okay.
Roll with it.
So you did
Alright,
9
so
and
you
7,
did
so
16?
16?
Yeah, 16 damage.
Okay, yeah. So it does tell you though if you hit, if I'm not mistaken. Like it shows me anyways.
It didn't show me.
But that's it for you.
Yeah, because I don't have any bonus action.
Okay, get it. One bandit's gonna step out, and he's gonna take a shot at the dwarf with his crossbow.
Hey, Ray. Good evening.
But because you're small behind benches and a bit of a pillar, you're gonna have some cover. So that one missed. he's gonna run up. And he's going to flank you with a scimitar. And that missed. So then we got Tobias.
All right. Now, can I see the guy way back, halfway down the pews, most of the way down the pews from here, or are the stairs blocking him?
I'd say he's going to have cover, and the angle that you're at, you'd be looking at a -5.
Okay. Well, just curious.
Like,
But I
you
can
can see,
see-
like, the top of his head and a bit of his shoulders.
But I can see the guy right behind Caligara, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm going to take a step back this way, and I'm going to unleash 2 shots with my longbow at this guy. And after he hits Caligar, I'm going to go, Caligar, watch out! 1 sec. Oh, sorry. It's, yeah. There it goes.
Okay, hits.
Five damage. And then second shot.
That one hits as well.
$11 damage.
Okay, how does he die?
After I see him take a swing at Caligar and shout out my warning, the first shot hits him in the leg, but the second shot catches him right in the armpit, through the heart, and he goes down. And I back up 1 more spot. And that's my turn.
And Bertrand.
I am going to run away.
Kidding. Kidding. That is, I can't do that because that is against the code.
You can't.
I mean, you could, it just wouldn't go so well.
No.
I am going to fly 30 feet in and attack thy enemy.
Will there be attack of opportunities once I go through the threshold or no?
Take it slowly and find out.
For the Lady of the Lake.
I'm assuming 18 hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh no!
Okay. "21's close though, you might have to try again. Alright, how does he die?
Because we're right next to the pillar, I'm just gonna, as I'm flying through, I will bank the pillar and come right behind him and just chop his head off.
Classic. Okay. And he saw you come screaming past him, so he's gonna come after you, Bertrand.
I gotta look up how that thing works. Again.
Oh, that one missed. to the next bandit. He's going after Bertrand as well. That one also missed, even though it bounced off an 18. Let's go share some love with the dwarf. And I can't roll for shit.
I'm just too angry over here. Just this guy in front of me, he tried to take out my beard. I'm just so angry that their blows are just bouncing off.
And the marauder in front of the dwarf. Oh, that one hits. With a sinking crunch. And he's gonna take a shot at. Let's go for Zeke.
I'm too pretty. Somebody else?
Not pretty enough. Ooh.
That's not very nice.
And speaking of Ezekiel,
Can I move here and use my bonus action to hide? I believe means I make a stealth check, right?
ba, 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 ba.
That do cunning action.
Yeah, give me 1 sec here. That's the wrong thing.
Because I'm a rogue.
Just see him going around the corner. Cause I'm a rogue. Wink, wink.
That's pretty much the vibe you're getting right now.
Simply because he watched you run around the corner.
I'm a sneaky snake.
Oh, you're hidden as fuck. He thinks you're running away.
Perfect. Then now that I'm hidden, I would like to pop back out and take a shot with my crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak attack, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
I get advantage.
Yep. It hit.
Perfect. Damage plus 1d6 for sneak attack, because I am a rogue. And I'm gonna...
And you're shooting the guy that shot you, right?
Correct. And I'm going to go back behind the corner and end my turn.
Okay. How does he die?
I pop back out around the corner and I yell, "I'm a rogue!" And then I shoot him with my crossbow right in the throat, and then jump back behind the corner and go, "And now you can't see me because I'm a rogue and you're dead." And that's exactly how it plays out.
It's almost like you're trying to convince someone. Whether it's them or yourself, I don't know. Okay, let's go with Cardinal. Let's go help her dwarf buddy. With a hit. And I think that's all she's got. And he's gonna come out and go for Bertrand. And he hits
That hits.
for a whopping 2 damage. And we're back at the top with Calgar.
All right. Well, I'd like to take out this guy's knees and bring him down to my height. Still going for the same one in the corner who
Yep,
tried to shoot my beard.
That hits.
All right, 4, 7.
I hate that it makes that sound every time I lean.
I doubt it hits.
He is going to use his reaction to hit you back because you hurt him.
He can try. Angry dwarf.
I think he succeeded.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm not feeling good.
So your hit, like you hit him in the knee and it brings him down. And as he's coming down, he just swings the axe around and catches you like full in the stomach.
Forget one knee. It was both knees.
Tobias.
All right, very first shot. I'm going for the one between Caligar and Cardinal.
Okay.
It
hits.
hits. Ooh. 4 damage doesn't kill him, right?
It does not know.
All right, I'm gonna take another shot.
Hit. Dude!
Another 4 damage doesn't kill him, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Well,
But
that's,
he's hurt. He's bleeding.
that's all I got. I'm gonna push up a little bit, but not within range, and I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay, Bertrand.
So I am surrounded ish.
I
Just
didn't
means you
use
have
any
plenty of
spells.
opportunities for attacks.
I didn't use any spells last session, right?
I don't think so. No, you're still full.
I am going to attack the one that's stepping over his friend. Dead friend. Does 11 hit?
It does not.
Okay.
You're getting close, but he gets his sword up just in time to deflect it.
Does a 15 hit?
That one does. Stop
Small
rolling
numbers.
ones.
That's my turn.
This is supposed to be an easy fight for you guys.
Well, don't crit.
He's just gonna keep hitting the little bird.
That barely hits.
See, that's how you guys roll damage. High numbers.
Calgar and I are just yelling back and forth in Dwarven at each other.
That one missed. He's gonna turn to address the foe that came up behind him. And hits. And then to Calgar.
Alrighty.
Good night.
I'm so sorry.
Oh
Dwarf
no.
Only shorter.
It could have been worse.
Are you still standing? Zeke.
All right, I am going to click the right tool. Oh shit. Bonus.
Wait, who are those attacks to?
That last attack?
Yeah.
Into Calgar.
Okay.
Cunning action hide from this guy. I can't ping well, but yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'll roll. Do you want me to roll the stealth, or do you want to do
No,
the thing?
he's distracted enough. He's not looking for you.
Okay, then I'm gonna pop out, take a shot with the old crossbow. I'm assuming I get advantage.
Yep.
I'm so glad I got advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Does 6 damage finish him off?
How does he die? Let me guess. I'm a rogue.
No, you're gonna hear me say,
I fear you're underestimating the sneakiness, sir.
and then I'm gonna move up as to this spot and end my turn.
So Calgar did go down?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Cardinal's not a fan of that.
Yeah, after getting crit twice, I mean...
Yeah. Get 13 back.
Woot!
And into Bertrand. That miss. And we're back to the top.
Well, I was trying to say I don't really have anything I want to do right now. I guess I'm just gonna keep whacking him. For right now, that will do.
I saw that one.
So did
I
I.
know I can't see the dice when it rolls. It's just a shadow, so it's like, eh.
All right, you hit.
For 11 with this one.
How does the angry dwarf kill him?
As I stand up, I give Cardinal a nod of appreciation real quick as I turn back around to this marauder who has just been a big, big, big thorn in my side, and he tried to shave my beard. And so, with one final blow, I swing downward. Since he's already on his knee, I swing down onto his head, and just it goes inside of his chest cavity. His head is gone.
Gallagher.
And then we've got one there. With this, should I get
Yeah, you get advantage. You're flanking them.
that words English?
Your English language is better than mine.
I think we all know who's the true master of the English language.
Yeah, whoever wrote the thesaurus.
Uh-huh. All right, so I hit this marauder from behind with a 7.
Yep.
And yeah, no bonus action, so that's what I got.
Tobias.
All right, moving up the stairs. I'm gonna hit the guy right ahead of me. Longbow. I'm gonna say I'm a ranger.
It's catching on.
There you go. That's doing damage now.
You dead?
He is not, but he's going to use his reaction to take a swing at Bertrand.
Now, Tobias, are you actually a ranger?
I've got a bow,
Wait,
don't I?
How can he use his reaction to
Because
hit me? Because if it's Sentinel, it doesn't
no,
work like
it's
that.
not.
No, it's
not
something
Sentinel, it's
specific
with
for
Wingman.
this
It's
stat block where it's if they're reduced to half health, they do an attack at the closest creature, which
Oh,
also
right.
means
Yeah.
they will attack a friendly if they're close enough.
Yeah, that's
Right.
why I got to kill a couple of them last session when I hit them with a thunder wave, and
I
they
don't
killed
remember
two
last
of each
session.
other.
He
Well,
missed, so
From the recap that I read, I don't remember it.
All right. I am gonna take another shot.
okay. It was actually in the recap too. You mentioned that they were killing each
Ooh.
other. That
mhm.
one missed.
That one missed. Okay, that's my turn.
Bertrand. The guy behind you is looking very ragged.
I would hope so. Charge. Oh, right. I have
That hits.
flanking on one guy.
How does he die?
I poke him in the groin.
Okay. I mean, I'd want to die from that too, but okay.
He is at my height.
You're so teeny tiny.
Yes.
All right.
Twist it, bop it.
That hits. How does he die?
I cut off his good arm. I pick it up and I stab him.
With the arm?
Yes.
Alright.
You don't hit me. I will take away your arm that you hit me with, and I will use it against you. Who?
I feel like we don't get enough who's anymore.
Who?
Zeke?
I'm just gonna peek around the corner. It won't let me see.
Well, like, those stairs are coming up. Like, you wouldn't really be able to peek around it. You can jump up on the stairs, though.
Gotcha. Oh, I literally can't go up the stairs there. I'll take a shot at this guy. Oh no, I should have bonus action hid. I had the whole thing down. Oh well. There's nobody in melee. Well, I guess I should see if I hit first. Right?
Bertrand is in melee with him.
Bertrand's in melee, and a 17 probably hits.
Yeah,
Cool.
you hit him, so you get your sneak attack as well.
Perfect. Does a 12 kill him?
How does he die?
Ooh, this guy, it just like, it looks like it grazes his inner thigh, but it actually severs the femoral artery, and you just see like blood start squirting onto his other leg. And then he just, kind of falls down from lack of blood.
That's fair.
And make my way in. Oh, they're all dead.
Okay, I think some healing should be in order. Whether it's coming from Cardinal or if someone else wants to do some heals.
You guys want to take a short rest? Is there time to take a short rest?
There is not.
Cool.
I start
I'm
rolling
healing
the
myself
bandits,
for a little bit.
but leaving the temple people alone, untouched.
I would like to search the bodies.
Yes.
Okay. Roll investigation.
I'll aid you.
I'm not good at investigation, but I want money. Up! And back
He
to
said he's
rolling
helping
bad.
you, so you do get advantage. Roll it again.
Perfect. Better.
Better.
They're dead bodies. They can't be that hard to search, right?
Are you searching just the bandits, or are you searching
Everything. If I see a body,
Everything.
I'm picking its pockets. Well, not picking their pockets because they're dead. I'm just taking what's in them. Good night, Sparky.
You just pick up a leg, shake it. If it makes a noise, you take what's inside.
Pretty much.
Okay, so since you're searching through everybody, the weapons again on the baddies, it's all cheap stuff. Nothing you figure you get any money for. But you got some scimitars, crossbows, a couple great axes. Money wise, you find a total of 46 gold, 68 silver, 95 copper.
95 copper?
Yep.
Perfect.
All right.
I don't mention it to anybody unless they ask.
Well, I helped you.
Oh yeah,
I
he
walked
helped.
you
So
through.
I split half of that with Tobias. I go, here's your half, and I just slap it in his palm.
And I give half of my half to Cardinal. He's right in front of me. And then before I step in, I peek out into the darkness. Do I see anyone coming up to the temple?
Roll perception. You can see groups that are moving through down the various streets and alleys. Like you catch a glimmer of a torch. You hear like they're running, like the echoing footsteps, but they're more focused on the civilians than they are on the temple.
Okay. Well, then I step in. Well, actually, I'll grab this one body that's outside, and I'll drag it in, and then I'll close the door behind us.
Okay. Caligar, Cardinal's gonna heal you again.
I will take it gladly.
And I'll turn to the rest of the group. Well, let me write down how much money I got.
Yes, that is very, very nice.
Does anyone else want some healing? Because Cardinal is down to 2 more spell slots. 1 level 1 and 1 level 2.
I think we should check the rest of the temple before we settle in. This camp.
Yeah, there's more
Just
doors in the back.
Yeah.
How much health are you down, my noble's friend?
Cardinal's 28 of 40.
Is Calgar Calogar full?
I'm a lot better than what I was before. I'm pretty much full. I'm a little bit short.
And Cardinal is down by how much?
12?
From full? 12 from full?
Yeah,
Or-
28 of 40.
28. Okay.
Yeah, so Cardinal's in worse shape at me at this point. Not by much, but still.
I'm going to say, oh, I could use some healing. I took so many hits that fight. I feel like I'm about to die.
5. So give Cardinal 12 hit points back, and I am pumping the rest into me.
Hello.
Hello. I just came to say hello.
Hi, Sage.
Hi.
Hi, Sage.
Hi.
Say
How is
Calgar.
everybody?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Doing all right.
Sorry
It
if I
took a-
interrupted.
No, it's all good. We just
Thanks.
finished the combat and we are at a middle point now. So
I see. Well, I just wanted to come and say hi. And that yeah.
you're gonna really want to watch the recap. The first few minutes are glorious.
Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to come say hi. And to get away from the dramatic discord that I was in because everybody's yelling at each other, so that's fun.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyways, I'm going back to that Discord. Hopefully they're done yelling.
Well, you can
You
always
guys-
come hang out.
Well, not if you guys are in the middle of stuff. I don't want to come just hang out. Oh my gosh, now they're calling me. So I will.
Can't
Keep
escape
going
the
back.
drama.
I really can't. No. Anyways, I'll be. Have a nice one.
All right, I'll wave I'll wave over to Caligar and say, "Come to my side. I'm going to do something."
Okay.
And I'm going to
Come
kind
around.
of signal him back behind me.
How big is this altar before they do their thing?
You're looking at about 10 feet wide, 5 feet, 10
So
by
if-
5, and say 4 feet tall?
Could I theoretically crouch down behind it as a 6-foot tall human?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm gonna hide.
Okay, roll stealth.
And I'm gonna ready a crossbow shot for if I hear any action on the other side when they open the door.
Okay. You sent it as a private roll, by the way.
Oh shit, sorry.
All right, Caligar, duck back a step. I'm going to do something. Yeah, that'll work. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the door. I'm going to cast a spell. And the spell is going to be dancing light. So I'm going to make a human-shaped light. And then I'm going to walk it into the room. And then I'm going to peek into the room after my dancing lights walks in.
I have something for you. If I can find it. What color are the lights?
I'm going to say violet. Violet lights.
I
I'd
am
like
going
to-
to cast Armor of Agathis upon myself.
And I'd like to hold a spell, if
Ooh, cool.
that's possible at the moment.
Ooh.
That's
see-
awesome.
You see a radiant energy surrounding myself.
I just need one of them. I can shape the lights into a person's shape. And then I'll send it into the room.
Okay, 1 second. Alright, you should be able to move it now.
Cool. And then I'm going to peek around the corner as best as possible. Do I give it a perception?
Yep. Okay, so when you peek around the corner, you don't really see anything. There's no enemies you can see. But more importantly, you don't hear anything.
All right. And then I'm going to put my finger up to my lips, giving the international sign, and I'm going to slowly step into the room. I'm not stealthing. And then I'll wave for everyone to come in behind me.
Okay.
And then I'll just push the dancing lights up further.
So as you come in, you start to notice, again, just more bodies of civilians. Just eviscerated is putting it lightly. In some places, they were ripped apart limb from limb. Blood just washes over the floor. But aside from that, it's exactly what you see on the map. The pews look a little more upper scale, more comfort, more padded cushion. Seems like this would be for more upper echelons of society than that main entrance that you were first in.
All right. Any other doors in or out of this place? And I'll move up as well.
Not that you see.
All right, and then I'll do the circle motion with my hand and quietly say, all right, let's try the other side. And I'll move my dancing lights ahead of me again.
As I would like to take a moment to use my action to do that thing, but with my crossbow.
Let's go down to Whisper, because I'm not sure what that thing is.
Yes, that thing. Uh-oh.
I will finish of what I was saying after stream.
Okay.
All right, let's carry on.
All right, so I'll circle my fingers quietly, say, let's do the same thing the other side.
Okay. As we make our way out, I'm going to check around the bodies and see if there's anything lootable.
Roll investigation.
I'll assist him in that, because if I see that, I would feel inspired to do the same. You can take the advantage. I'm not going to roll.
Okay.
It's like, no, if you're searching the pockets, you got to do it this way, Caligar. And I'm speaking to him in Dwarven.
That's great. Alright, I think a 20. Yeah, I think a 20 is good enough. Screw it. Just for giggles, it's a 24. Because of my race is the Mark of Warding Dwarf, and I get to add a d4 to my investigation rolls.
Cool. Yeah, so you're searching through the bodies, and if you compare how they're dressed to the ones that were in that first chamber, it's much finer clothing. So here you're gonna find 87 gold, 18 silver, 5 copper.
I'm just going to say to Caligar in Dwarven, should we just split that between the two of us and keep it our little secret?
Is everyone else out of the room?
Yeah.
Yes. I need this for funds. Always need more funds for projects.
I get it, man. I should have been born a dwarf.
And that was 87 gold.
18 silver,
Yeah,
5
87 gold,
copper.
18 silver, 5 copper.
Alright, so that's 43.
You take the
gold.
44, I'll take the 43.
Okay.
Because I'm feeling generous.
9 silver, and then 2/3 copper.
Okie dokie. And then with that, I'm going to head out to the other side of the door and then do the same where I'm going to ready a spell as he gets ready at the door.
Do the altars look disturbed at all before we open the doors? Like this altar and the other one? Or were they just murdering the bodies?
They're just going after the bodies. The altars
Yeah,
appear to
no,
be
they-
like solid stone.
Okay.
Yeah, they haven't had time to
Well, I
actually
just meant they
paint
weren't like
everything.
graffitied or desecrated in some way or anything, right?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, they haven't had the time to do all that yet. It's
Insane.
just been
So
I
when you
just-
say that you're readying a spell,
Yep.
what spell are you readying? Because when you ready a spell, you cast it and then hold the
it's
energy.
it's a cantrip, not an actual
Okay.
spell.
I'm going to, same thing, duck down
I
behind
was
the
about to
altar.
ask the same question.
I got it.
Good.
Don't worry. I know how to DM.
Oh, I'm hiding behind the altar, crossbow ready for if I hear somebody attack on the other side of that door.
Sure.
You know how to DM, but you can't write shit worth recaps.
I didn't write that. That was booty. I just laughed.
I'm opening the door, pushing the a human-shaped lights back in, and then I'm peeking. And you want another perception?
Just wait 1 sec.
Enemies around the corner. Fire at the ball of light.
Well, it's a person. The light is shaped like a person. It's obviously a light, but it looks like a person.
Yeah, basically think of a glowy ghost.
Yeah.
So as the light goes in, you hear a couple voices like react in surprise before they recognize that it's just a glowing light form coming in. But it sounds like there's about 3 people inside.
Okay.
You
Do they
still wish to speak?
sound? Do they sound scared, angry, excited? And I'll roll the.
They sound like people.
All right, with that, I'm going to,
Are you
like I said,
allies to
hold
the
my
Empire, or
cantrip
you
and just head inside.
enemies?
So Calgar stepped into the room.
And Bertrand yelled from the hallway.
It's a trap.
Ooh, I need to change my entrance sound. Or just get rid of it. It should be
Alright.
short enough that doesn't.
Let's roll for initiative.
I don't think they're friendly, Bertrand.
That's metagaming.
We've had this trap before.
Glorious, glorious natural 1.
Low rolls there.
Well, I guess I'm just evening it out because my first initiative roll was a natural 20. So
Gotta hit the spectrum.
Alright, first up is Tobias.
All right. I am game paused. I'm going in the room. And I can see the guy down here. Does he look like a bandit?
Yeah.
All right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push, as a bonus action, I can push this thing further up. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. I'm going to push it right next to him. From the back corner, I'm going to take I'm going to take a shot with my longbow at the guy right next to the light.
Okay. That one missed.
All right, I'm going to take another shot.
That also missed.
Then I'm going to move across the room to here. And that's my turn.
Okay, Zeke.
All right. Do these look like the people we've been fighting?
Yes.
Perfect.
Except the guy at the far end, he's more ornately dressed.
Oh, yeah, and there's dead bodies all over here. How tall is the back of these pews?
About 3 feet.
That tall enough for me to crouch behind and hide?
How tall are you?
You just lay
6
down
foot?
and plank on the bloody floor.
It's not gonna quite obscure you.
Okay, well
Like
then.
the top of your head might still be over the back of it.
Okay, well that's unfortunate, but that's fine. we do what we do, and
You could just lay down.
no, I'm not putting myself prone for free. I may not metagame, but I'm not dumb. I don't think Zeke would try that. He's not smart, but he's not dumb. Okay, let me double check the range on this real quick. Okay, 83,
I mean, come on,
20.
just lay down and shoot underneath the pews. Take out their feet.
Whoa. Perfect. So, I'm gonna take, use a bonus action. Oh, that's too far for that. Nope, no bonus action. I'm just gonna fire my crossbow at the guy at the back of the room that's ornately dressed.
Okay.
22 hits.
Hit.
Ooh, that would be a 23. I gotta remember to hit that. Okay, so I don't get the sneak attack on this, but I do get the +1 from the thing. I assume he's still standing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else good I can do, so I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay, Cardinal.
Were the bodies on the ground bleeding artwork or modules that you added in later?
This was built in Dungeon Draft.
Huh. Cool.
Let's try to see what Cardinal can do here. She's going to cast Blade Ward on herself. and pass that off. Alright, so the first Marauder here. Come running down, take a swinging at Cardinal. And miss. And the boss is running to the other end.
He's booking it.
Bertrand.
Is that an enemy right next to the door, next to Calagar?
I'm in front of the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one is an enemy.
I have a weird question. Would I be going out of his attack range if I go on the other side of the pillar? But technically, I am not leaving his attack range because I would still be 5 feet away from him.
That is a good question.
Because I'm trying to get around behind him to acquire advantage.
Could you also just like fly the 5 feet of range over his head and just go over top of him?
You can go there and you won't be hit for. It won't cause an opportunity attack.
Oh, no. As soon as I move there, I would have no more movement. How about this? Where's the boss?
The other thing I'd say you'd be looking at is attacking from there, because you're going to be like trying to get around that pillar. You're looking at 3/4 cover, so it's going to be a -5 to your attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas
the
if
guy
you were
next
just
to
out-
me is the boss.
Yeah, if you were one step back, then you'd still be able to attack, because you're not making it behind him this turn.
Okay. I'll just move back one space.
And attack.
Actually, hold on.
I will swing thy sword. Never mind, I hit the pillar.
Does a 16 hit?
It would, except he's going to use his reaction to parry. And he's going to add 2 to his AC and deflects your hit.
Well, at least he used his reaction.
Go through in Dwarvish?
Nope. I can read
Huh.
it.
No. What I typed, I don't know if it showed up in Dwarvish or not because it didn't show up like normal.
It's common.
It didn't show up as Dwarvish, no.
That's weird.
So this guy's gonna come running over. He's gonna try and launch himself over the pew to get beside Bertrand.
That worked.
He lands it. And he missed his attack. So then we're on to Calgar.
Okay, do I get to use that cantrip I held at the start of combat? Or like before I walked into the room, or is that just gone?
What was the... You were holding it for if someone came through the door, right?
I was just holding it for whoever I happened to see behind it, yeah.
Then I'd say it never activated. So you can still do it, but it'd be part of your turn now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. And I will do something else. Let's do this one. I'm going to mirror image myself, and everyone else just sees as like 3 duplicates of me just like split apart from me, and it gets a little bit confusing as to which one of me is real now.
That's a fun one. Okay, so that's your action.
Yep, and that's my turn.
My wish list of a gear item is a cloak of displacement.
And Tobias.
All right, I'm gonna take some shots at the big guy. 17, does that hit?
Yep.
All
That's-
right, and I'm gonna make that an enfeebling arrow as well. So, go here, this damage, 9 points of damage, and then an extra 7 points necrotic damage. Has to make a DC 13 con save. Otherwise, all of its weapon damage is halved until the start of my next turn.
He fails.
So, until the beginning of my next turn, all of his weapon attacks are halved. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at the guy going up to Cardinal.
I just remembered something. One of your guys attacked me, right? And made contact, or no?
Oh, he missed.
Okay, never mind.
All right, going after the one that went up to Cardinal. 17 hits, right?
Yep.
9 damage. And then I'm just going to back off another 5 feet. And I'm gonna push my dancing human light a little bit further into the room, just to make sure.
Okay.
So I will say one thing for you, Ezekiel, because it's a little harder to see on the map here. But if you were to move there, you're in complete darkness.
Right there is complete darkness?
That one patch right there is complete darkness.
Oh, baby.
There's just one little spot.
How do you think Richter feels?
I would like to bonus action hide.
I mean, you can. You don't need to. Because they can't see you.
Still want to. Oh, wait. Do I want
So
to?
actually, in that case, hold on. Since Frank was standing there, or Tobias was. I didn't think about that until after he took his turn.
Hey, good enough. Keep it going.
Alright. If you want, you can roll 2 more d20s and see if you get a crit on it, either of them.
Just keep it going.
Alright.
So how bad is the well-dressed one looking right now?
He's taking some hits, but he's looking like he's raring for a fight.
So he's still looking good to go. I'm
Oh, yeah.
going to bonus action hex. And then I'll take my crossbow shot at him. I get advantage because I'm essentially hidden, right?
Yep.
Perfect. That's a nat 20. I think that's the first time in any of these games I've ever crit on an actual attack.
Really?
Yeah. So, because usually I'm doing fireball or AoE, and I don't think I've ever crit on a guiding bolt. Maybe on a firebolt. Okay, so damage, critical hit.
It at least doesn't happen very often.
Oh shit! I also need to add another d6 on that.
Well, you're also
sneak
no
attack.
2d6 because you're adding in your hex and your
Well,
sneak
hex
attack.
is necrotic, so I was gonna roll that separate on the ability.
It doesn't make a difference.
Okay. So I'll just roll 2d6 on the hex.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 12.
Plus 1.
Ezekiel, you need a
Or you're
drink.
doing the damage there. Okay, I
Because
see,
that
yeah.
would be your first nat 20 ever.
Am I gonna do what?
You need to drink something. Ryo's right. He says, I think first nat 20 deserves a drink.
It's just water. I don't really drink, but yeah. So 18 plus 21 damage, 39.
41. Oh yeah, 39.
How does he die?
You just see Ezekiel run into the darkness, and you just hear, "I'm a fucking rogue," and all the crossbow bolt just comes out of the darkness and spears the guy right through the side of the head. So it's like one of those funny looking hats that make it look like you were shot by an arrow. You could just see the broad head on one side and the feathers on the other. The fletching. End my turn.
And Cardinal.
And here I thought this would be like a slightly longer fight. I, like, used my last second spell slot. Nope. He just died next turn.
And Cardinal missed.
First critical hit, Raya, have rolled nat 20s for in like key roleplay moments, but
not combat.
yeah.
Yeah, like your key roleplay moment of saving your own ass after you went invisible and ran off.
And Bertrand.
Have I ever noticed of what Cardinal worships?
I don't think Cardinal knows what Cardinal worships.
There's somebody out there, help me out!
Cardinal's from Ind, and I'm assuming they worship some Ind god.
Oh, okay. I know exactly.
That hits.
I would hope so. 25 hits.
It could have been close.
I'm from the Empire. We worship. Check my notes. Sigmar holding my hammer. That's how I wrote it in my notes. I don't know what it actually was.
Held in hammer.
It's the same thing. That was close.
Yeah. Yeah, 16 hits.
That's probably exactly how Ezekiel says it too. Yeah, Sigmar holding my hammer.
So that hit takes him a good chunk out of him, and he's gonna use his reaction to swing back.
Okay. I was debating on using a smite, but no, I'd rather save it.
Oh, he missed. He's gonna step forward and take a swing at Bertrand.
You know, I just realized I should have just fucking stayed where I was.
Hits for 12.
Oh, they roll on d12s? Ew.
They're hitting you with great axes.
Yeah, it's a big chunky axe, not little axe.
And Caligar.
Alright, so I'm just gonna step on top of the dead boss's corpse and attack his buddy over here. No, this guy's wearing black. He's a little. Wait, no, never mind. He's not wearing black. He's just in the shadows.
Yeah, he's dark.
I was about to say, oh, this guy's fancy. And I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna swing for the fences.
Yeah, you hit.
For a little 6, that's something, and a follow-up. Or 25, and another 6. So it's something.
At least you're consistent.
And that's my turn.
Okay, so for
Alright.
Tobias, the one on the left is looking like he's barely standing on his feet. The other one's looking. He's taking a few hits. He's hurting.
Well, I'm gonna stick to the one over here. Take the first shot.
I think he's
Nice.
dead.
I think you know what? I'll give it to you. It hits.
It's
18 damage for this guy.
Yeah, he had 3. So how does he die?
He explodes.
When is with his back turned to me, I just take him in the upper shoulder, and it goes all the way through his chest. Then I'm gonna take a shot at the other guy.
Yeah, it hits too.
Is that a 6 or a 7? Because that landed
That was
exactly
7.
on the side.
7.
7.
I saw neither.
Is he dead?
So this shot comes in, and the arrow like rips deep into his chest, and it drops into his knees, and he looks across the room at all of you, just takes you all in, and you can see the light starting to leave his eyes, and he laughs, and the last thing he says,
Before he
Is-
finishes it, I just cut off his head.
roll me a dexterity check. No, you don't.
Damn it. Because you know what I was going with, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, nope, it's chaos, nope.
So the last words that leave his lips as he's dying is, "Khorne cares not from whence the blood flows." And he keels over.
And I'll just say, the hell did he mean by that?
That's funny because like I knew what was going on, but I didn't know if Caligar knew. You know what I mean?
If that's the case, I'll start rolling
can I do
the
like
bandits.
a check to see
for-
how much I know about the Chaos Gods? Or... I don't know.
You guys can all roll.
Nope.
Or...
My rolls are shit tonight.
Is this history or religion?
Hold on a second.
Ooh.
I
Good.
think I'd like that history roll.
Oh, fuck. Out of combat, it happens again.
What the hell did he mean by that?
So you're all just kind of confused, and Cardinal pipes up that Khorne is the blood god, the effectively god of war.
I'm just
Like
going to
cord
respond.
or corn?
Khorne, Khorne.
I'm just going to respond. Yeah, it's weird that somebody would worship a vegetable, but, you know, to each their own. I prefer butter on my corn, not blood, but these guys are weird.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Start rolling the bandits.
Okay.
I would like to...
Looting them?
Yeah, looting the bandits.
Okay, yeah.
Just the bandits.
Is there any of these people in, like, the... I'm going to look in both rooms. Are any of them wearing some, like, really nice, fine clothing? Like high-end fashion? I don't care if it's all torn up a bit.
The ones... So the middle room looked like a little better than peasants. The eastern wing, say a good representation would be middle class.
Okay.
And the ones that are in here, the ones on the floor near the altar, down there is part of the clergy. Everyone else looks to be like upper middle class.
Okay, but nothing like ostentatiously noble.
No.
Okay. Not worried about it then.
I'm going to check for some survivors.
I was trying to assist Tobias with looting the bandits.
While Bertrand is...
Okay, hold on one second.
Okay, go ahead.
For looting bandits, you find 12 copper.
Okay.
While Bertrand is checking for survivors, I would like to assist, but I would also, and I'll make a sleight of hand check if needed, rummage through the pockets of all the dead people that we come across.
Okay.
Do I see him going through the dead people, the normal
Same.
people?
Because my passive perception is pretty high.
Mine isn't, but I...
Well, we'll see what he gets on his check. His roll.
No, you guys don't notice that he's rifling the pockets.
Yes! More money, baby!
You sure?
Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully. Oh, do I need to make an investigation check as well on that, or what?
Why would you have advantage on the wisdom check?
Because Ezekiel was giving me, was assisting on.
Oh, for checking for... Okay.
Yes.
So that was
Wouldn't-
for checking for survivors.
Yes.
Okay.
And
No, everyone is very much dead.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for body parts to have a heartbeat.
I still
I
make
reckon-
it. Sorry. Celebrating. I'm a rogue. Do I need to roll an investigation as I'm picking their pockets too, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll like really bad on this now. Nope. the best I've ever rolled in a game, guys.
So you're very deft and just slipping all of the money pouches underneath your, like, into a hidden pocket in your jacket or whatever. Here you find, let's say 32 gold and 15 silver.
Perfect.
I'm
Thank you.
gonna grab Cardinal. Say, follow me just to check the main doors. And I just want to go up to the main doors, open them, peek out, and see if anything's changed.
No, still the same.
All right, then I'm just gonna close them and go back in. And one thing I would like to look for specifically is basically like communion wine or something like that. Some sort of holy liquor that's ready for blessing stuff. Not on the bodies, but just for the ceremonies and such.
You don't find anything.
No.
So I will say for Bertrand, since we're kind of jumping around here a bit, when you're checking the bodies for any survivors, everyone is very clearly dead. But the priest that's on the ground beside the altar, his body doesn't look to be as damaged as the other ones. It looks like he bled to death, while the other ones were hacked apart. And as the way he looks as he's laying on the ground, is it almost looks like he's pointing at something in the altar.
I shall follow the pointing finger, looking at the altar. What do I see?
Roll. Are you just looking at it?
I will roll a perception or investigation.
Well, if you're just looking at it, perception. If you're actually actively going into check it
I'm
out,
actively looking at the altar and seeing what he's pointing at.
okay, yeah, roll a perception then. So you notice that the angle it's at, there's carvings going around the base of the altar, and at one part, it looks like one of the heroes in the scene has put its fist through the head of an orc, and there seems to be a slight depression around the orc's head.
I'd like to push the big red button, please.
You hear a faint click, and that panel just kind of pops out about an inch.
I look inside.
Inside, you see there's a bit of a drop. It's big enough for medium-sized creature to get through. There's a bit of a drop to a platform that leads down to some spiral stairs.
I have found a secret entrance.
There's the click sound. I knew I had it. If you
Do it
click on
again?
this,
I missed it. Aha.
Satisfying.
so you
It-
see the
it's-
stair icon that's on the altar there. If you click it, it'll move you over to the other map.
Do we rest before we head on, or what are we doing?
Yeah, want to take a short rest? Do we have time to take a short rest?
I do not think we have time for a short rest.
Yeah,
We were
that
just
was-
told
Thy
to
enemy
guard the
is-
temple.
Pillaging and ruining the temple.
Yeah, but did the enemy go down there?
Is there a blood trail of footprints?
You can't see any footprints in there, but if you're looking at the ground up to the priest's body, it's clear he was dragged over there, and when he died, he was pointing at
So he was showing them where the way went.
I don't see the stair icon on this altar.
So the priest was
What about now?
showing.
Yeah, I would assume that the secret passageway is no longer a secret passageway.
Secret tunnel.
I don't see the stair icon.
All right. Well, we can all see in the dark, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dismiss my dancing lights. I was just using it as a target. It's bait.
No, it's a good idea.
You guys
Cardinal,
don't
come on.
see.
Can I delete it?
All right, if you don't see it, I'll just move you guys over. You should see it though.
Are we talking about a different altar? Or the one that we're in?
Yeah, I don't see an icon there in the bottom right corner.
Okay, I'll just move you guys.
I see it over here.
Ah, I accidentally hit the button. Trying to move my character.
Click and drag.
So are there, if we really take a look, are there any footprints or anything down here?
As you're coming down the stairs, it's obvious like there's layers of dust that seem like they've accumulated over centuries that have been very obviously disturbed in the past, like very recently.
Okay. I'm going to ready a cantrip at this door, and I'd like to see if they trapped it behind them.
Is this a brazier above me here? A torch? Or what kind of
Yeah, it's
light
a
is
torch.
it? Anybody know how to smother a torch?
Just a regular torch?
Mhm.
All right, then I'm just gonna flick my fingers and it's gonna go out.
Is there anything funny looking about the door?
No, the door's normal.
Cool. Just check.
All right, I'm ready, Caligar. Hit it.
All right, and I'm holding my cantrip for whoever's behind it.
Ooh. Now
I'm
that's
leaning.
now that's a bow I could use.
Yeah, so you step into here, and you've got along the left wall are statues that depict. You'd be familiar with the idea of like a warrior priest of Sigmar. They're decked in armor, again holding hammers, very pious looking people of I'm gonna beat your face.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of the room are siege scale weapons that have been neglected for centuries. So they're rusted. Everything looks like it's obviously seized up and in very poor repair.
I still don't walk in front of the big ballistas, so I'll walk around behind them.
Typical Ungi Ungak.
What does that mean for the one person who speaks Dwarvish?
Typical human crap. It's just.
You should have put that in the chat in Dwarvish so only he can read it.
It was a verbal question, so I responded verbally.
I'm just gonna fill everybody in. These are obviously, the warrior priests of Sigmar holding my hammer and, usual Empire warrior priest stuff.
All right, I'll leave the
snuffing out some
lantern in the
torches.
back, but I'll flick at the two close lanterns to this door and turn them off.
Okay.
Alright.
And same thing, I'm going to ready a cantrip before I open the door. I don't see anything.
And I'll head in and leave the torches for now.
That noise every time you hit the leaving button.
Zeke, go ahead and finish your move there. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I was just moving to the other side of the door to leave.
Okay. So again, you come into this room at same rough design of the statues in the four corners. The weapon racks in the middle of the room are clearly, it's weapons for defenders. But again, it's been neglected and left here over the centuries. But as you come through, the opposite door opens, and two figures walk through.
I did roll that stealth before you even opened the door.
Oh, okay. And these two warriors are significantly different from the ones you fought. Before, it was more leather armor, if they had armor at all. These guys are probably standing at about 7 feet tall and just decked out in full plate that's black to the point that it seems to suck any light out of the room. And they look between themselves, then back over at you, and in synced with each other, they both say,
"Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne."
I don't like that.
Turn to Ezekiel and go, what do you think they meant by that?
I think they mean roll for initiative.
I respond with a Kazaki do, Kazukan, Kazukan, or Kazuki, ha!
Can I get the translation in Dwarven in the chat?
Sure. I will look up a translation.
Big money, no whammies. Not bad.
Yeah. Because, like, it's one of those, I know what it is, but I don't know, the description for it.
I'm just gonna tell Frank, to be honest, I don't think they covered anything about a skull throne in the Empire's schooling.
Alright, well, hearing that, seeing them, I'm gonna step back into the darkness. And I'm in complete darkness now, right?
Yes, you are.
Alright, well then I'm gonna take a shot at the bottom, 2 shots at the bottom guy at advantage, correct?
Nope.
They can see me?
Yep.
Alright, well I said I'm gonna do it. Miss, right?
Your shot looks like it's going like high on the shoulder, hits the armor, just shatters and deflects off.
Oh no.
Another shot.
That one hits the door that you're hiding behind.
And then I'm gonna duck back further. And that's my turn.
Cardinal
is going to cast Hold Person on the bottom one.
There. I found the actual description.
Thank you.
And he fails.
The bottom one you said?
The bottom one is held. Bertrand. So just to clarify, they're
I
paralyzed.
can't hear you because of the music.
Better? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So they're paralyzed. Which means they're incapacitated, so they can't take any actions.
Automatic crit if melee.
Yep.
If it has the
Automatically
paralyzed.
fails strength, dexterity, saving throws, attack rolls against it have advantage, and automatic crit if you hit within 5 feet.
I'm going to fly over to the paralyzed one.
Actually, I'm gonna get in between both warriors. For reasons. And you said it was advantage, right?
Yep.
It's 21 hit.
It does.
I am also going to pump in a Divine Smite.
Yeah, you are.
Where'd my damage thing go up?
What level are you going at?
2.
So just roll 3d8.
Fucking low rolls, man. I can change my dice.
Doubled though,
I think
because
it's
it's a
crit
crit,
too.
right?
Yeah. So that's what, 24, 31 damage?
Yep. Second attack.
Hits.
Is he still up?
Are you smiting? Because you
Mm,
smite when you hit, not when you do damage.
That's right.
You can only smite once per turn.
No.
No, you can smite every time you hit.
I thought it was just a bonus action smite.
No, it just
Yeah.
it happens on a hit.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
smite
cool.
at a level 1, so 2d8.
You're basically
it-
only limited on spell
So
slots
do you... Yeah, that works. Okay.
and,
Yeah, that's
and
for
number of
divine
attacks.
smite. For other smites, it's a bonus action typically.
So how does he die?
He's just going to explode with divine energy from the Lady of the Lake.
Yeah, that first hit brought him from 49 to 4.
Nice.
Yeah,
Ezekiel.
as long as I have spell slots, I could keep and attacks, I could keep divine smiting.
Yeah, divine smite is pretty awesome.
You know what time it is, Azrael. It's time to cunning
You're a
action hide.
Okay.
Because I'm a rogue.
I am a rogue.
Hey, Betty Betty Sneaky,
You
sir.
feel like you're hidden.
Cool. And then I'm going to step out and take an attack with my crossbow.
At
Do-
advantage.
Perfect. +1 with advantage.
Do I recognize these warriors?
Nice.
They're obviously Chaos Warriors.
I've never crit
Yeah.
so
Out of-
many
out of
times in my life.
Out of character, I know exactly what they are.
+1d6 for sneak attack with a critical hit. Perfect. And then
Aiming for those joints over there.
I'm going to step back into cover and end my turn.
Okay, yeah, that arrow came through with not like a just absolute crunch as it pierces the armor.
And if it matters or not, it does count as magical damage.
No.
Okay.
But it staggers him for a second, and he reaches down, grabs the arrow, just pulls it out, and Bertrand, roll a perception for me.
Oh, was it only the bottom guy who was held?
Yeah, just the one.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Nope. Unless it's lower.
No, you don't notice anything. He's just gonna take a swing at you.
You will not break my faith, you evildoer. Who?
First attack,
Who?
missed. Second attack,
Can I use my inspiration die
To make you reroll that.
no.
Yeesh. That's no good.
I'm okay.
But he does take 5 points of cold damage for hitting me.
Okay.
Every little bit.
I have one thing to say as I hit this button. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Okay, that is actually a mistake on my part. I didn't know I was going to do the extra one already. Because if he hits you, instead of just doing the 1d10, he does 2.
Take away the 4.
Yes. So he does 30 points of damage.
Okay.
That's good to know.
How much?
30, you said?
30. Because it takes away the 4 and the extra full 10.
I'm still okay.
Yeah, but I didn't tickle either.
It's a light scratch.
It's a flesh wound.
It's only a flesh wound. Your wing is only half attached.
Calgar.
Yep.
I mean, that extra 5 temp HP helped. I love
Why
the
not?
back at this. It's a great defense and offense at the same time, depending on what level you cast it.
I'm going to strike the ground with my hammer, and the ground underneath the Chaos Warrior glows and then erupts into flame.
Of course it does. So he needs to take a dex save, right?
Yes, dex save. That's a fail.
That is a fail.
So he takes a whopping 4. Man, my damage with it just... I don't know. It's passive. I'll roll with it. And then... Right, I can't really, like, get on the other side of him, but I'm gonna go over here, up top. And that's my turn. A whopping 4 damage, but he is now on fire.
Alright, I'm gonna move down a little bit, get him in sights, and I'm gonna take some more shots. "17 hits.
Glances off the helmet.
Hmm.
I mean, these guys are wearing, like, full plate with a shield.
Full plate.
Mhm.
Full plate.
18. I mean, my character could have worn full
20.
plate, but I wouldn't be able to fly.
20 hits.
Alright. 5. 5 points of damage. And then I'm just gonna duck down a little bit further. End my turn.
I'm hurting a bit.
Yeah.
The tank is hurting.
I'm hurting too, bud. So bad.
How much health do you have? Like,
Me?
like total? No,
Me?
Bertram. Yeah.
I am 28 out of 70.
Dang, you have a lot.
The healer comes over.
Yeah, I've only got a max of 44. Yeah. 44 max with
You get 6 back.
with an 18
Every
AC
little
right
bit
now.
counts.
Bertrand.
I do say, sir, you shall go back to hell wherever you came from.
Actually, I am going to move to the corner so I could get advantage. Wow!
Impressive.
You just can't quite see him through the flames.
Hit him. Just. You found that gap.
I'm gonna pump in a level 1 Divine Smite too.
Okay.
Uh, 14 points total. Well, six is radiant.
How does he die?
Um,
I do more of a kind of a Zorro epauleuse sword movement to take off his armor, and then I pierce his heart and rake it up.
So you said you'd do something to take off his armor?
I basically stab his chest and then yank upwards into the heart, like basically pulling his heart out of his chest through with the.
That's a neat trick through plate mail.
You can say abattoir, but not Brobdingnagian.
Fuck you.
Sorry. I was really concerned that we were still in combat when it went to my turn. We're like,
I
a half second.
select the fire token effect.
Get rid of the fire token, you said?
Yeah, because I don't need to keep burning his charred corpse anymore. All right, yeah.
Good
that's
thing I
it.
did not move down because I saw that template there.
No, that was just I didn't click out of the draw template.
I would like
So
to
you guys
search.
come into
Oh,
that room there, and the brazier in front of you that's glowing. There's no heat coming from it, and it's obviously just a magical illumination. But the two statues, instead of being the warrior priest that you've seen before, these ones are the embodiment of death.
real quick, can I search the two bodies here?
Roll investigation.
I'll help him.
One of them is very charred.
I guarantee you probably won't even find anything.
I rolled
Just
another
because-
20.
Just because they're warriors
I
of
don't-
chaos.
You find each one has a battle axe and a heavy crossbow. The quality of the weapons is higher than what you've come across before, but it's still it's rough
Are you
workmanship. But
fucking
it's
kidding me? God damn my rolls.
Would the heavy wait, can I wield a heavy crossbow? How do I know if I can wield a heavy crossbow?
you can do simple weapons. Heavy crossbow is martial.
Okay. Well, save that for later.
I'd like to investigate the big blue glowy thing.
You said these were figures of death?
Yes.
Do I
Evil death or
recognize
good
them
death?
from my growing up in the Empire?
It looks like a reaper. It's just a general symbol of death.
Okay.
Cloaked figure, skeletal hands. You can see a skull face with a scythe. What do you want to know about the brazier?
Why it's blue and if it's anything special about it.
What you can tell is it's a magical enchantment to illuminate. Looks like fire, but there's no sound, there's no smell, there's no heat. It's just light.
Okay.
Does anything seem out of place in this room?
Can I tap the wall? The walls that I'm standing next to.
You want to tap the wall?
See if it's hollow.
Well, it feels like stone.
Or any secret compartments of buttons.
How much force are you putting into your touching the wall?
Lightly caress it.
It feels like stone, and when you tap it, it sounds like stone.
Does anything seem out of place in the room?
Roll a perception.
Fuck. Perception.
I will assist.
That doesn't fucking matter!
What is going on?
I'm a fucking rogue, baby!
In the room, no, but you look over at Bertrand as he's running, gently caressing the wall like he would a lover. You know, his hand passes over a section, and you see a flicker of light behind it.
Would my hand go through this particular wall point?
No, he's saying
No,
it's more like
it
a
looks like
crack in the
there's
wall,
like a
not an
crack?
A vertical line
Ooh,
that's maybe a millimeter thick.
I'm going to point that spot out and be like, I see light coming from right here, almost like there's some sort of hidden doorway, but I don't know how to trigger it. And then I'm going to step to the back of the room.
Since you rolled the 20, you can tell from the angle that you're at, the wall's already open.
Oh, push it open. It's open.
That's why I asked how much force you put in behind the touch. If you
Ah.
said you're leaning into it, the door swings open.
It's open.
I'll walk over and I'll push it open.
One quick thing before you get the door open.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to Cardinal, and I'm going to ask her if it's blood for the blood god, would cleaning up the blood spite the blood god? And if anyone else wants to answer.
I could actually answer that question. Blood for the blood god is generally just in battle. Because he is the god of war, he greatly appreciates of slaughter in mixed combat. So just cleaning up blood off the floor doesn't really do anything. It's more preventing the enemy from spilling your blood.
Interesting. Okay, thanks.
Okay, so you guys push the door open?
Yes, and I'm holding another cantrip for whomever might be on the other side again.
I shall push the wall a little bit more forceful than caressing it. Oh,
Oh, boy.
shit.
I love those reactions.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting Hex has I need to choose an ability.
Spell slot.
Okay, so you open the door, and the room you're seeing in front of you, there are two torches on the walls that are emanating the same light that you're getting from the brazier. At the far end of the room, you see a lone figure standing in front of an altar, and there's magical auras emanating from something on the altar that's swirling around him, and you can feel the power of the magic. And since you said you held your action with that cantrip, Caligar, what cantrip was it?
Create bonfire.
Create bonfire.
Of course it was.
It's my only attacking cantrip. So
if I think of who that is, I am boned. Unless somehow we get lucky with more nat 20s on tag.
he just made it.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yes, you're rolling initiative.
No.
Bastion, Frank, can you guys check voice chat?
Fuck.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Nothing right now. Other than lots of arrows, I got nothing.
Okay, Ezekiel, you actually get the drop on him.
Perfect. I would like to first use my well, I wouldn't know, but does Cardinal look like she can still cast some leveled spells, or is she looking pretty exhausted spell-wise? I don't know if that's something I can tell or not.
You not by look, but she would have told you like she's tapped out for spells.
Okay. I'm going to use my Fey Touched ability to cast Hex without consuming a spell slot on Mr. Guy standing in the flames there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... so what does he look like, just so I kind of have an understanding of what Ezekiel's seeing?
Same. He's got the same physical presence of the warriors you just fought. Roll a perception for me.
I'm just trying to feel like if I would know if he's bigger and badder than what we've faced before. Like, how afraid would I feel compared to the two that we just fought?
So
by looking at him.
The one, even from the distance, the difference you can see between the ones you fought and him is that every inch of his armor is etched in runes that glow with like almost a fiery presence, and the longer you stare at that armor, the more like it nauseates you. It hurts to even look at it.
Okay.
But that same like physical, like you would not want to get into a fist fight with the guy. Just that kind of like massive form, 7.5 feet tall, just a fucking brick shit house.
Okay, so I'm gonna give him what is it? I'm gonna give him disadvantage on dexterity checks for the hex, and then I'm gonna fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Oh, actually, 1 sec. I just realized that what I put in there didn't update properly.
And so while you're doing that, I'll just kind of describe, like, for the first time, you notice that Ezekiel doesn't seem so confident, and he's just kind of like you can tell he's sized up his opponent and he's not going on with a charade anymore, or doesn't care about going on with a charade, and he kind of stows his crossbow and just fires off 2 blasts from like below the hip hand movement and of Eldritch energy. First one. 24, does that hit?
Missed.
Oh no.
24 missed.
Missed.
How about a no?
Okay, second one. Guessing a 20 still doesn't hit.
Yeah, no, that's gonna miss too.
Did he just miss, or
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I felt really confident firing off those 2 blasts, like knowing my abilities as what I am and who's been teaching me and who's guiding me, and I'm like, oh my god, and I'm going to duck out of the room for a minute. And then my turn.
Okay.
Like, I legitimately just run past Tobias. Like, fuck it.
Just a nope. So, I'll describe how that shot happened. So, like, you get off your Eldritch Blast, and it streaks across. Like, it looks like it's going dead center, as powerful as you can get it to go. And inches before it impacts his armor, you can see the magical energy just dissipates, and looks like the bolt almost shattered. He's going to do something. And he's very focused on what's in front of him on the altar. And he's not even acknowledging your presence. But you see him reach down, and that magic that's emanating from the altar, you can see it sparking as he's trying to like force his way through this field to grab what's ever there.
Yes, it is upon us. Bear witness to my ascension.
and the magic emanating from the altar disappears, and there's a concussive blast that echoes through, and he actually falls to one knee. Tobias.
Having watched Ezekiel take 2 great shots and then just nothing, I'm going to step up a hair, and I'm going to try this. I'm going to kind of throw my hand at him. Never done this before. 1 second. And he's got to make a DC 14 Dex save. He and anything else that's basically in that room. And I know he's got a big Dex save I saw from earlier, so...
At least something I did was potentially useful. That'll be at disadvantage from the Hex.
Hex is on checks, not saves.
Is it? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, crap.
But I did forget, he's still in a bonfire, so I do have another dex save he needs to make.
Well, that's no good.
Well,
She passed from the fire, too. Okay.
well, the glitter bomb goes off and none of it gets on the guy. I'm like, oh, shit.
And, like, you can see the glitter effect, I don't even know how to describe it. It's coating everything, but it seems like his armor's almost repelling it from him.
And I say to the group, I think we gotta run. And I won't full run, I'll just move a couple squares to the door to kind of like secure it and get ready to close it. And that's my turn.
Cardinal's gonna try crossbow.
I was just wondering if it's magical dampening.
I don't fucking know.
Well, we don't know either yet.
She's gonna know about. Bertrand? What does Bertrand do? Not Hunter.
For the lady!
For the lady of the lake.
This whole time before his turn, I was really thinking, like, all right, he's a Bretonian knight. What would he do in this situation?
You guys run for it. I shall hold him off. As I kneel up from praying to the Lady of the Lake, I charge forth.
So I need like a fucking 25, right?
He is on his knees, so I'd say you have advantage on it.
Please, Lord, let me hit. I mean, I should say, please, my lady.
Guide my sword.
Guide my sword to thy enemy.
Oh.
I am going to invoke my channel divinity to give me a +10 on top of that.
That's a thing?
Yeah, that is
What?
a thing. I just read it too.
Can you link it into the chat?
That seems like a fairly hefty boost.
Give me 1 second, I'll show you.
Is that conquering? Oh, guided strike.
Yeah, guided strike.
Yeah, shit, that hits.
What was the AC?
25.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Yeah. I was like really looking at like if I get close, sure, but it. I am going to pump a level 2 Divine Smite into it.
Okay.
High numbers.
Okay.
That was my first attack. Where am I? Yes! I will pump in my last first level spell slot into that.
Plus 16 on top of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's my turn.
Caligar.
And I can annoy him.
I mean, my attack certainly annoyed him. I would hope.
Yeah, but I can't compete with the paladin's damage output. The most I can do is I can annoy him.
I am out of spell slots. If I go down or anybody else goes down, I am fucked.
I can barely reach him. Screw it. Kazukan, Kazuki, ah! I'm just going in.
Is that a Kamehameha wave?
No, it's a dwarven battle cry.
Is that the same one you did earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
You got advantage. He's still on his knees.
Oh
That's a
no.
miss.
Oh no.
So I take a guild swing and it just dings off his shoulder blade.
Oh, so close.
That's it. That's all I got.
Ezekiel.
So, I think in this moment, having already shown off the Eldritch Blast, and really knowing that those attacks would have hit anybody else, Ezekiel would just kind of, I don't want to say beseech his patron, but he's definitely going to call out to her. Just be like, my lady, this is more than anything you've prepared me for. Any guidance as to what I should do. And I don't know if I need to do anything or if I need to wait around to see if she calls out to him or responds in any way?
Roll a D100. You don't notice anything immediately.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay. What would Ezekiel do?
He's a rogue. He's a pussy. He'll run.
The rogue's more of a cover story.
But it's very convincing with the I am a rogue.
Yeah, all the nat
Yeah.
20s. I do think Ezekiel, being the person that he is, having bigger goals than this fight, requiring more money, is going to at least run out of the room unless he gets some sort of guidance. And I don't think there's anything I could do that would be helpful. No. I'll end my turn. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not the last person in line.
Okay, so he gets up from his knees. His armor is smoldering because the paladin did a number on him. And as he stands up, you see in one hand he has.
I'm sorry.
You see, so in one hand, you see what he picked up from the altar was a sword. His other hand reaches out to grab Bertrand by the throat.
I'm sorry.
So hold on a sec. Roll and athletics for me. Or acrobatics, your pick. He's just gonna grapple you.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Your choice.
Did I make it?
Nope.
Holy shit!
Can I use my inspiration die to re-roll that?
If you want to use
Oh,
it then, go right ahead.
No. Never mind. After I saw a 33.
So he picks you up, and like as you're standing, like you're going from your what, 3 foot nothing. He's bringing you up to his 7.5, and he's looking you square in the eyes, and he pulls you as close to the front of his helmet as he can, and simply says, "You, I'm going to remember." And he throws you through the door.
Because I have wings, can I catch myself?
Roll a dexterity save.
Fifteen's good for level 5.
You manage to flip yourself around just before you get to the door, so you're not going to impact either frame as you're going through, and you land. You skid that last like 5 feet. And once he tosses you, he looks down at Calgar, and he'd almost like sense some exasperation because I don't have time for this. Snaps his fingers. There's a thunderous boom, and he's gone.
Oh, thank God. Well, I don't say that out loud because I can't see it yet, but
I mean, the big bad guy remembering me is pretty nice. Out of character, that's pretty cool.
I don't know if that's such a good thing to be.
I don't know either. But here's the thing. The way I was basing my backstory for Bertrand, this guy remembering him is give me a huge giddy moment because I know the lore so much.
And that's what we're calling.
Oh boy.
That's like perfectly timed.
Yeah, 9:02. Man, what a round.
That was a pretty cool encounter. And how much health did I take out of him? Or how much damage did I put into him?
Let's see, you did 17. So that crit did 43 damage.
Jeez.
60 points of damage. 43 plus 17.
Yep.
Did I get him to half?
You got him to a point that you were a nuisance.
Oh
I'll
no.
take it.
I don't like that at all.
It's a big bad guy intro. Of course you
Hey,
barely scratch
at
him.
least I'm not Harold to introduce myself to the BBEG and just get obliterated. I went out swinging, and I made a name for myself.
Harold isn't the type to go out swinging in that moment. At that point, he's
wasn't
a
drunk
young,
either.
yeah, he's an inexperienced sailor who suddenly has magical abilities and is like, this guy's looking at my friends. A tough guy would go up and confront him.
Although, Booty, I am going to say you probably want to go back and watch the replay because you picked the worst time to go to the bathroom.
I heard it. I have
you
my
heard it? Okay.
yeah, I have my headset on with me.
What? When was this?
When he did the whole ascension thing as he grabbed the sword off the altar. I heard it
Oh.
all. Yeah. I can still hear when I go to the bathroom. Wireless.
Thank God we don't hear you.
It's because I don't take the XLR mic with me. But thank you to all our viewers. We'll see you next week, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to stay in tune with our socials, our social media, to keep updated and see cool posts and stuff that are going on. And we hope to see you next time.
Also, don't forget, if you're ever in town in Anaheim, California, this weekend for WonderCon, check out Last Bastion Studios at booth DL-02.
Until we meet again.